I believe I am ready to get this going. Been prepping for a while. I've prepped for the first 3 battles the past few days and sat down today and looked at the final 2. And this is kind of the team I've landed on. I think, depending on the teams we get, obviously we're facing Lorelai's ice team, or snow team, first. And I believe Solgaleo and Mewtwo should be able to sweep that one. And I believe Zamazenta is going to handle everything but Iron Valiant in Bruno. So, because Zama has Magic Bounce, we're able to set up Iron Defense. And I'm pretty sure as long... Yeah, looking at both teams again, regardless of which team it is, I should be good to set up either time and take out everybody but Iron Valiant, and Solgaleo can do that. And so it's all just going to be about positioning, making sure I can get into that. As far as Agatha, if it is a Hisuian Zoroark, Sceptile just sweeps. I've made sure I am faster than both Hisuian Zoroark and Zoroark. So turn 1, I can always D-dance against them, get +1. The problem with the non-Hisuian Zoroark team is that Booster Fluttermane is faster than +1 Sceptile. So if I get regular Zoroark, I probably don't sweep. It's all just going to come down to the order things come out. I'm hoping it's a Hisuian Zoroark. That would make my life a lot easier. If it is the Fluttermane team, I've got Solgaleo, who is going to take care of Fluttermane for me. And let's see what else. Chin-Pao, Annihilate Pandal's Chin-Pao. And my plan, it's all just going to depend on healthiness, but I'm hoping Gengar's last. Because I am worried about the Shadow Tag with the Mega. I am. A little bit. I mean, obviously I know I can switch out before it Megas. Pretty sure. But it's still a bit scary. It's a little scary. Golden Go, that's why we've got Night Slash. The other problem with the Zoroark team is I do have Scale Shot to boost my speed. The main issue is if it just switches into Fluttermane when I click Scale Shot on the Zoroark, then I don't outspeed Fluttermane. If it doesn't, then I outspeed Fluttermane and it's all fine and dandy. However, there's still a Chin-Pao with Ice Shard. And that's no fun. That's no fun for Sceptile. So we're kind of just playing it by ear. That team's tough. I feel good into Hisuian Zoroark team. I don't feel great into the regular Zoroark team, but I still feel like I have my answers. And then in Lance, Lance is going to be a little tough. I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking mostly Zamazenta is going to take care of this, but I'm going to have to do a little more prep when I get there, just to make sure I've not overlooked something. Because, again, I've got Magic Bounce, so neither, like, Garchomp can't roar me, Arrow can't taunt me, neither can set up Stealth Rocks, so we're good there. Body Press is good into Melmetal, Dialga, Iron Jugulus. It is not, however, good into Salamence or Dragonite. That is factual. So we're going to have to figure out what we're doing when we get there. So that may be a little tricky. We'll see. I don't really think there's a different culmination of teams I could bring, because I've got Mega Garchomp on here for, okay, so the first four, obviously Sceptile, Zamazenta, Solgaleo, and Mewtwo are getting me through the first 3 fights, hopefully with no losses. We should be good. Annihilate is also there to counter Chinpao, and Garchomp is there for Gengar. My play there is if I switch in when Gengar comes out, I'll set up the terrain, take a hit, Mega, Ice Scales will activate, and then my plan is to Bulldoze with my Garchomp, and then I will outspeed the second turn and KO. So I should always live any attack into another attack with Ice Scales. Possibly even 2 more with Ice Scales. It just depends on rolls. And looking at Lance's team, it's just... my lead is always Zamazenta, and I'm going to have to just play from there. Because I wanted to prevent rocks, and however much they'll let me set up, we'll see. Probably have to look at movesets then. And then for the champion, obviously we got the Pheromosa, the Mega Metagross, Miraidon, Yveltal, Eternatus, and the Ditto. And same play for the Miraidon. Switching in Mega Garchomp, or switching in Garchomp, setting up the grassy terrain, getting rid of his electric terrain, and then megaing into Ice Scales, Bulldoze. I'm still alive, hopefully. Hopefully, no C words. Hopefully I'm still alive, and then I outspeed and can OHKO with Dual Chop. Metagross. Got Annihilate. Like, I think honestly my biggest problem with the final team is Yveltal. So that is the one I'm gonna have to really look at when I get there. But I haven't committed like hard to any strats yet, because obviously I got to get through 4 battles first. And I can't really switch up the team because everybody's in use in the first 3. So we're kind of just at where we got. Probably should have looked at them more, but I'm ready just to get this started. And we will see where we're at when we get there. Could even leave out the champ today. If we make it to the champ and I'm just not feeling ready yet, I might look at it some more. But I think we're good to go for now. So, let's see. Let me make sure I get everybody's natures right one more time. So, you are jolly to outspeed everybody on the ice team except Ninetales. You are calm. Moveset's right. You are impish. Jolly. Careful. Impish. Okay, yeah. Everybody's right. So we're going to go in. Okay. Alright, what you got for me, Lorelei? Oh, okay. This fight's probably my most thought out one. So this one should go to plan. So turn 1. Thank you, Clubby Club. We're going to Heat Crash Glaceon, Mega our Mewtwo, and taunt the Alolan Ninetales. Okay, Ninetales just goes for Blizzard anyways. That's technically worst case scenario, but it's not that bad. Because you can see it barely does any damage. And Glaceon is gone. Okay. Rotom is next. So surprisingly, Energy Ball is a roll with Mewtwo. Let me just make sure I'm looking at that right, or I remember that right. So, Rotom. Or no. Yes. Okay. I don't know why I doubted myself for a second. So yeah. Energy Ball into Rotom is a 50% chance to OHKO. So I do have to use Heat Crash as well into it. Let's see if we get the roll. Okay, well, there's the 50-50. And then Freeze Dry comes out. Okay, so Ninetales go for single target damage, and Rotom goes down before it can move. Okay. Who's next? Let's see. Calyrex. Okay, I have to double into Calyrex. So we are going to Sunsteel Ram to Calyrex and Flamethrower. Well, Ninetales goes for Blizzard, but of course Solgaleo voids it so it does even more damage to Mewtwo. I'm not liking that Mewtwo's down to the yellow, but I think we should still be okay, because everything else but Ninetales should be dying. Okay, so Abomasnow always dies to a Flamethrower, so I don't need to double, and it's just backs left, so we can go ahead and get rid of Ninetales and Abomasnow this turn. Alright, down goes the snow. No C word, no C word. And down goes the Ninetales. And then all that is left is the Mr. Bags. And we are both faster, so we just double in, and that is Lorelei down. He has no priority, right? He does have Ice Shard. Hold up. Okay, I always have Ice Shard. So, okay, he didn't even use it. So he just Flamethrower, get a crit, goaded, didn't matter, but goaded. And down goes Bax. Sweet. That is Elite Four member Lorelei chalked. Yes, please heal my Pokemon. Okay. So we will go ahead and make sure Zama's our lead for the next fight. And I am going to go ahead and teach Mewtwo Psychic. And that was all I needed to do for this fight. These protect body. Okay. All right, let's see which one we got. Hello. Oh, we get Great Tusk. Okay. Let's see. So we are faster. We will click Iron Defense first. Knocks off our lefties. That's actually very annoying. We're gonna Iron Defense again. Sends out Zacian. I do have Legend CA, but currently rocking some Radical Red. So we are just going to Iron Defense again because I need +6 to Oko. Okay, and Body Press. I'm not a fan of the knockoff on the lefties. Okay. So Iron Valiant comes out, and sadly I don't have my lefties to get HP back, but the play is always Solgaleo. And we will Sunsteel Strike. Gets us a death drop. Okay. Now's the problem. Urshifu. Oh, this is like worst case scenario. Well, actually it's not. But it is. So, okay. Sceptile always lives a close combat and outspeeds and Okos with Bullet Seed. It's never going to go for Surging Strikes. And Annihilate can't really set up on it because of Surging Strikes. Because of the Harsh Sunlight. Mewtwo can't take care of it, and neither can Garchomp. So, it's... Ideally, it goes for Swords Dance. This is Pokemon Radical Red. And I'm in the Elite Four currently. Let me make sure this level's right. Yeah, so Sceptile's got to be my answer. Okay. Oh, that's... Whew. Okay, he does not have priority, so we Bullet Seed and win this. And then comes out Iron Hands. It does have Ice Punch. So here I do go out into my ape and start trying to set up. This fight is not going as smooth as I thought it would. I'm not going to lie. Okay, fake out does nothing. Let's try to set up. He might just swap, but... So we are +1, +1. And honestly, in case he just swaps, yeah, I was about to say, I'm just clicking bulk up. So we are +2, +2, and Great Tusk has came to play. I think, yeah, I think what I've got to do here is just bulk up again. Sets up rocks, which at this point, it is what it is. And now I am +3, +3. So we're just going to Drain Punch twice and kill this. Yep, because there goes the knockoff. But I want to make sure I'm back at full. And who's left? Iron Hands, Lucaria. Okay, so I should, in theory, be... Okay, interesting. That's an incredibly interesting pivot. I'll take it, though. So I'm guessing this is Iron Hands back out. And yeah, we're just clicking Drain Punch. Okay. Whew. And here I was before this thinking it was going to be an absolute breeze for the first like 2, possibly 3, and that one kind of got me. Yeah, I don't know. Let me look at what the calcs are for. I mean, at +3, the flash cannon, being careful, still did just under half. So it would have had to... It still wouldn't have won, but it is still an insane pivot. Like a crit flash cannon? Yeah, I still lived a crit flash cannon too, so I don't know. Okay, so up next is Agatha. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I think I am about good. I'm just going to teach Zamazenta a different move besides light screen. Because if something does happen and he's in on Gengar, he literally can't touch him. I haven't looked at Zamazenta at all in this fight for the most part. Dig. It's kind of scary, but... You know what, Loki? Just for the Gengar, he's getting Dig. He gets by... No. Let me just look at the calc really quick. I don't think he's going to be out against Gengar, but like on the off chance that I need him to be. How much does Bite do? So Bite does just about half. And Dig. Yeah, we'll just teach him Bite, actually. I don't want to be giving the AI a free turn to Nasty Plot. Who would have thought a dog would be having Bite in the Elite Four? That is... I am surprised by that. Let me look at him in the decks really quick. Senta. Did I just not grab a TM somewhere or something? No, he actually just doesn't learn Crunch. He gets Ice Fang, Fire Fang, Psychic Fangs. Just not Crunch for some reason. That is weird. Okay, so... Oh, man. This one makes me sick. But I don't think there's anything else I can change. So... Yeah. Is there something I want to give Mewtwo? Let me look at the team really quick. Or the two teams. Do you get a fairy move? That's... What? Aura Sphere? That actually would be good for Roaring Moon and Chi-Yu. I'm never going to click Energy Ball. And then... I'm also not going to Mega U. Ice Beam, do I need that? No. There would need to be another... Just any other move that would be good for any other scenario. I mean, I've got, well... Yeah, I've got to use... I'm pretty sure it was Solgaleo for Flutter is my only answer. I think having Flamethrower on him is actually best in case Golden Go becomes a problem. I don't think anybody else is gonna... Any other moves gonna do it? Earth Power? I mean, Earth Power for Gengar, but Gengar is just gonna outspeed me and send me to the Shadow Realm. Okay, let me look at an items really quick. So we will switch here. True, true. Duh. Thanks, Caleb. Thank you for making me remember the obvious. That's funny. Where's Flutter? Oh yeah, actually, you do not counter Flutter like I thought you did. I don't know why I said that. Just give you an Assault Vest and then you do. So get rid of lefties, give you an Assault Vest. And then, like, what do I give Mewtwo? So at this point, you are Psychic. If I can spell Psychic, that's Hidden Power Psychic. Psychic. Aura Sphere and Flamethrower. But I might as well get rid of the Mega. I mean, is it just lefties also? Or, like, let me look at... I mean, if something... I could give him a Ghost Berry just in case something's going wrong. But I would have to... Ooh, oh. It's I think it's... Trying to think who would have to be out for him not... Like, I'd have to be pivoted. So against... Like, ideally, I'd want to be someone he's clicking Focus Blast on, but, like, he's not clicking Focus Blast on anybody, so it doesn't really work. I guess it works... It's Gengar, Harder, and Flutter, and Marshadow. Can I spell today? Can I? It does hit Flutter harder, and the rolls are still the same on the other two. So yeah, I will do that. Ideally, yes. So I guess, since the ideal world is that Mewtwo does not hit the field, I think I am going to Kasib him in case something dies and he does have to hit the field. Because my plan with Garchomp is to Mega, so there's no point in Megaing. And I've got your moveset right. Dual Chop Bulldoze. Okay. Oh, my stomach is in knots. No, you can't. Psystrike is a level 86 move. Okay. Jolly. Alright. Let's just hope and pray for Hisuian Zoroark. Come on, Zoroark. Of the Hisuian variety, please. Please. Please, I beg. Yeah. Berry. Let me save that in the calc really quick. Save. Okay. So, turn 1, we always D-Dance. I'm just going to taunt. Okay. So now, ideally, I get to click Scale Shot. Okay, who is it? Who is it? Please, Hisuian. Please, Hisuian. Oh, no. Okay. 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 That's only worst case scenario. Team is much worse into me. So let me pull them up just so I... Okay. Who comes... I imagine it's Flutter. Goldingo. What? Do I not kill? +1. +2, and I'm -1 in defense right now against Goldingo at level 85 with no EVs. Well, yeah, Night Slash just... I don't know why he did this. Unless the calc's lying to me. Okay, well, I got a crit anyway, so I'll never know if the calc was lying to me. Okay, so now is it Flutter? Marshadow. Okay. So 85. The Scale Shot always kills, and well, I've D-Danced the Scale Shot once, so I'm already +2. That's as fast as I need to be. So I think I just bullet seed so I don't drop my defense again. Because there's no point in another speed boost. So we just click bullet seed. Okay, shadow sneak. Ah! Okay, Marshadow's gone. I'm faster than Flutter. Oh, now Flutter comes out, but why? I'm faster, right? I'm not making this up in my head. Hold on. 85. No. Yeah. So I just click bullet speed and Flutter goes. Okay. That some weird AI choices there, but I'll take it. So all that's left is Chin Pao. Okay. So Chin Pao has Eye Shard. Chin Pao has Eye Shard. He is level 83. So I have to go out into Mr. Ape. And I'm going to click bulk up. Okay, so I'm at... So if Ape comes out, or if Gengar comes out, I can switch because I'm a ghost type. How do I look into Gengar before I click anything? So Gengar, he is level 83. I am at 289. Shadow Claw is a 62.5% chance to OHKO. And Shadow Ball only does 85%. So I can go down to 262. That's tough. If I bulk up, there's no harm in bulk upping. Cause like, well, yeah, cause even I'll bulk up and then I'll drain punch this idiot and get all my health back. So we bulk up. That did a lot more than I thought it would. And now we just click drain punch. Ah! Okay, well now I'm not in range. So now I have to go into Garchomp. Okay. Okay. Garchomp was always my play here. It was always my play. That was all I wanted to do. Of course, why would you? Of course, you would switch after I woke up. Like you just there. Game. Why do you forsake me? Okay. Set up the terrain. Shadow Ball does half at max. Oh. Okay. So then we Mega to get Ice Scales and we click Bulldoze. And then I'm faster after that, so then I'm in the free. Nasty Plot. Oh. Crit Bulldoze, hello. So then at -1, I am guaranteed faster. So we click Dual Chop, baby. Let's go! Let's go! And then we just go back out into Annihilate. Sword of Ruin, whatever. And now with grassy terrain and leftovers, homie's cooked. Ice shard, I don't even need to protect. Give me that. Give me that. Oh, let's go. Okay. Okay. We are deathless through Agatha. That is... Oh, thank God. I thought that was going to go so much harder. The AI really just... They did lose the plot for the first part of that. Like, completely lost the plot for those first few. Like, it freely gave me what... Zorwork... It could have swapped... Freely gave me Zororg, Fluttermane, Goldingo, and Marshadow for nothing. So I guess I got lucky for that one. Okay. Now I'm going to... So the teams are the same, minus the lead, I think. Almost. Different Dragon Knight items. Anything else different? No. I don't believe so. No. Everything else is the same. It's just different leads and different items on Dragon Knight. I mean, but I said it already, that either way, my lead into this is always going to be Zama. I low-key... what's going to do more? Play Rough or Moonblast? So let's say play rough, like into Dragonite. It's definitely just play rough. Their defenses aren't like Salamence. Does it matter? I mean, I'm never gonna click it. But, like, I just want to know what does more. Yeah, I'll just teach him play rough as a last move. No, it's not there. So I'm going to want a hard counter to Jugulus with a berry, Chesto. Let me speed up for this part. Play rough and save. My Mewtwo doesn't really like it. Like, there's no electric terrain. Yeah, you really don't. What it's like if I taught you Thunderbolt. I mean, I think I'd do it anyways in case I'm not clicking Flamethrower at all in this fight, in case Mewtwo has to hit the field. Item-wise, though... Item-wise, maybe I go Sash. Because it might... Like, if Jug at least has some chip at this point, of course, it would be nice. But, like mints. Probably get Ice Beam. Let me just get your moveset right first. Ice Beam, and we are going to reteach you Psychic for this one. And I think we are going to Sash you, maybe? Because like if he D-dances and something dies and it's getting out of hand, I have an Oko. Melmetal, if something else is going to have to handle Melmetal. So that handles mints. I guess I don't need Ice Beam and Thunderbolt. I can just have Ice Beam. Well, no, yeah, there's no... Let's see, what other TMs could I teach you that might help? Taunt. Light Screen. Reflect. Teleport. How does it look into the Dragonite? How did the space get there? Is this the... It doesn't matter which one. Like, low-key, does Blizzard... No, Blizzard doesn't Oko, so there's no reason. I'm not clicking Psychic in this Psychic move, really. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Low key, like on the lowest of keys, if things go south and a D-dancer's getting out of hand, we'll teach Mewtwo Trick Room. We're gonna get spicy with it. Just low-key. I'm trying to think if there's any better move other than Sash. Or not move, but item, but like I just don't know. Like lefties of course are good, but I think I'm gonna stick with my idea. What nature am I? I am calm. Okay, so I'm not modest like I thought I was. It's good to know. Do we want to keep the assault vest on Solgaleo? I want to have Yeah, I'm denying rocks by leading Zama. And like if Garchomp or Arrow come back in, Zama's gotta come back out. It's really all gonna depend on how this plays out. Because these three on the right in particular scare me. The Melmetal surprisingly doesn't all too much. I think I'm better than it, but I need something that's just gonna like look at Jegulus and say, nah, chief. But honestly, nothing. Oh, hold on, just regular Garchomp? Like if I give you Rock Slide, just what if? Okay, well, hold on. What if I gave you Rock Slide and but then you just get put to sleep? That's the problem. Sceptile just gets clocked by Aeroblast. Annihilate gets clocked by Aeroblast. The Jegulus is a problem. The Jegulus is a big problem. That is a huge problem. Am I ever clicking Shadow Claw in this fight? No. So I'll click Drain Punch against Melmetal, Dialga, and Jegulus, and Ice Punch, so we can get rid of Shadow Claw for Ice Punch. I'm stumped on this Jegulus right now. Now, like, what about... See, it just doesn't do more than... Like, a 5-hit Scale Shot would just kill, but then I have my Aeroblast problem. And I'm faster, but if I swap in on Dark Hole and get put to sleep... Is Dark Hole like an always hitting move? Does Iron Jegulus even normally learn it? Read a look at this. No, probably not. Let me just... What is Dark Hole in this game? Is it like a... It may cause sleep. So it's not a guaranteed sleep. But I can't... I can't bury him if I have to have loaded dice for Scale Shot. Oh yeah, did I want to leave you AV? Who am I leaving you AV for? Oh yeah, I actually take this off. And make sure you're 85. Dark Hole still does a heck of a lot. So into you, you can live a hit. You just don't like... See, here's the thing. If I get to... No, not that. If I just get to +4 before this thing comes out, it's all chills. We're chilling. I can just body press it. The Mewtwo, like, the problem is that I would have to lose Sceptile. Probably. Or I'm not going to get to really pick, but I would have to lose somebody. Is my problem. Well, what? Trying to see what other moves you can learn. I mean, Rock Tomb. What does that look like? Could be a Rock Tomb. Bulldoze could still be useful on Melmetal. I'm never going to be in on Melmetal. Just go to Protect for this battle. Like I could have a light screen up at some point, but man, just what sucks is if I get put to sleep, that's honestly like GG's, and I don't know what the chances are. Yeah, this is the best it's gonna get. Lefty Sash. I just don't know that I want to delete. I don't want to leave you AV. I don't think. Oh, it's the only way you. No, because I never use you for this. And everybody else is physical, except Dialga. But I still don't want to leave you AV. Because I want to be able to Cosmic Power Morning Sun. So I guess we send you back to lefties. I think it might be 2. Or what is it? What's the stupid berry? The dark berry. Dark berry. Well, I know what it is. Colbur. It's like a Colbur berry you? Does anyone else have a dark move? No. It just... Oh, it's so tough. Jeez, he crashed ain't do nothing to you. We're gonna get rid of Heat Crash because nobody's tiny in this fight. Okay. I'm gonna go quickly use the restroom, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm just trying to see if there's something I like am missing. The August low-key a semi-problem. I need to get Iron Jugulus figured out, and then I think I can just go in with what I've got and work it out in the battle. Because it's just going to come down to what... I don't know how much Samazinta's going to get done at the start. It could be nothing. I mean, what sucks is if Garchomp is full, he can do it. But like, the problem is just getting put to sleep again. I did give him Rock Tomb, right? Yeah, let me save that. Rock Tomb, and we have Bulldoze, not Earthquake. I think I'm just going to have to hope I don't get slept, to be honest. I also need to decide if it's worth having the Colbert Berry or not. Let me... You're 85 also. Not really. It really isn't. But I don't think Assault Vest is either. I mean... Then Dark Hole just takes over. So, like, what sucks is then there's just two other moves that also just... Let me taught you Flare, Blitz. I don't want to do Culver because I can abuse you against... Well, sort of. I don't really know. Like, is there an item I'm just... I mean, if I give something a... Like, nothing handles it clean enough to just like, oh, let me just get in there and poison myself. And just specs or band myself somehow. It's all gonna just come... I don't think there's anything else I can do, if I'm being honest. I think I'm going in... I think the Colbur might actually be the play, because if I go in on an Aeroblast, I'm fine. Or... Yeah. Screw it. I mean, I think this is what I'm doing. We're just gonna go in and... Open Prey. I don't feel like any other ideas are going to come, sadly. I can get rid of Night Slash for a move. So yeah, let me look at Sceptile's moves. I'll go through TMs and see if there's anything I want to teach him, because there's no point in Night Slash. Cut, there's no point. Dragon Claw, you've got Scale Shot. Drain Punch. Might go back to Drain Punch. Thunder Punch. I think I looked and Scale Shot just did more. There's no point in that. Let me check your relearn moves. X Scissor? No. Why did I think that? Let me just make sure Thunder Punch did more. Or did less, yep. Then honestly, I'm just gonna teach him Drain Punch. I mean, is Shed Tail an option? I think we're gonna teach him Shed Tail. Yeah, Shed Tail could be something. Like if I get in clean, I can go into Solgaleo who resists Aeroblast and it wouldn't pop sub. Hey, be tough, but it's on there. I think we go in. Over Sash, Gold Reloaded. Left. Okay. True. I think I'm just out of options. I think I might have prematurely came into here and not fully acknowledged the threat of Iron Jugulus and Dark Hole. Okay. Whatever happens, happens. Okay, we get the Garchomp team. Let me go to where I can see this. Actually gonna... Okay. So... yeah, I'm seeing the value that Blissey would bring to this. Not Garchomp. No, it is Garchomp. Duh. So you can't roar me. I outspeed and I just click Iron Defense. You stay in. When we go to +2. They have frequently liked to switch out. You did not. Do I like that? I think I like that. I honestly think I go ahead and go because I don't trust you to. Okay, I got to +6 turn 1. That's actually great. So now I am going to protect. I just didn't trust him to ever not switch out. Just to preserve body press PP, we'll click play rough the first time. Rough skin is gonna hurt. Protect. And body press. Okay. Garchomp's gone. I should have PP maxed. I know. Didn't even think about it, man. So we go into Mega Sala. Who 2 body presses just takes out, and I can't risk it. He's gonna D-dance because he doesn't kill, so I just have to go for the body presses instead of protect. Double edge does about a quarter. Okay, so now at +1, +1, double edge does almost half. But again, I just can't. I could have protected that turn. I low-key wish I would have. But okay. Dragonite. God dang it. God dang it. So this is the Lumberry set. Level 85. I have 93 HP left. So I'm at 34%. Nothing takes me out. So I body press through. D-dance, that's to be expected. So now I'm at 110. And he is at like 60%. Let's just, or 65%, let's just say. So now I guaranteed kill. Let's see, if he gets to +2, is it dangerous for me? There's not a downside to me protecting one more time. So I'm going to protect because I think he's going to attack. Boom! Okay. Got some extra healing. So now we click body press and take you out. Puts me down to 54. Okay. Come on, who's next? You're at 71. Melmetal. Did I just take you out? I think I did. Oh, yeah. +6. You're a goner, brother. So we protect. That gets us up to 88. Then we click body press. Now please, pretty please send out Jugulus before Dialga. Please, I beg. Just don't send out Dialga and then leave the last thing to come down to that one thing I was worried about. Yes! Yes! Okay, so booster is going to be special attack because its special attack's higher. And body press Okos. I click protect. And that gets me to 122. Body press. Boom! Boom! Okay. Oh, we are feeling good right now. So body press does not kill the Dialga. But we just protect. Time. Now I'm at 156. Let me click body press. And then he's going to roar me out. Woo! Into Garchomp, who can just dual chop and get this over with. Oh, I was so worried about that. I was so worried about that. Oh. Alright, it all comes down to this. Okay. And we have got this team. Okay. Zamazenta has kind of carried a lot this E4. He swept, well, just about swept Bruno. He swept that fight outside of the last HP on Dialga. Zamazenta's kind of cracked for this. So now, a question I have to ask myself is what I do here. Because I didn't prep for this at all. The only thing I know that I do here is that I switch in Garchomp when Miraidon comes out. That's it. That's about all I know for sure. Okay. But the good news is this is the last fight. Yeah, Magic Bounce. Magic Bounce has enabled all of it. Because Magic Bounce has turned everything around. Like, all the setup stop that they have just wasted. Because Magic Bounce reflected it all. Okay. So we are going to get to Calcup. And Pheromosa. So can't really touch use. He'd probably U-turn. I think we get rid of this and get Shadow Claw back. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Okay. Now the question is, do I lead to you or do I lead to you? You do a lot more to Zamazenta. So I think we're going to lead Ape here. Because you cook Sceptile. Solgaleo doesn't like it. Although I could Cosmic Power turn 1. But, like, if Miraidon comes in, I'll have to be aware of the setup because of Ditto. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we lead. We're gonna lead Annihilate. Then bulk up turn 1. U-turn. It should just be full because U-turn's not going to do more. If it triple axles, it's whatever. I just get a free bulk up, pretty much. Garchomp is handling Miraidon with its current set. Let me just verify this. So I switch you in. Miraidon, because you definitely click an electric move on electric terrain, more than likely. And then I Mega, and I drop your speed once, and I outspeed and kill, because ice scales stop me from getting killed, and it'll also be grassy terrain, so you'll lose the boost. And bulldoze and the dual chop kills. Okay, so Miraidon is checkmate. Okay, so we've got. We need to find who's going to handle Yveltal. Another dark hole. And again, I just don't like any of you. This last team is so brutal, man. I don't think we... do I go... It's Oblivion Wing, you're just gonna get health back if you click it. Go Specs. I think I go Life Orb, so I can change moves if I happen to have you low, because then Eternatus. Let's try that again. You don't outspeed. Yikes. What'd you have if you were timid? No, it would have been a tie. Yoinky crikeys. Maybe I need to... God, it's so... yucky. Save you that for now. Solgaleo. I mean, God bless. How much worse is Heat Crash? Yeah, super worse. Do I get Fire Fang? It's still not enough. Flare Blitz has to be the play. I have to go Aka Berry. trying to think. I just don't think I'm going to be setting up cosmic powers here. Is there another move I could have? Like, probably just Zen Headbutt. In case I need it on you. Like, crunch ain't even enough. I like keeping Morning Sun. They've gone really well up to this point. I'm in the champion fight now, so this is gonna decide whether I win the run or not. And I ain't gonna lie, it ain't looking the hottest. It's not looking the hottest, but we're gonna try. The good thing about this fight is that it is the last fight of the Nuzlocke, so I don't have to worry quite as much about losing things. But it's still a problem. Oh, the Ditto, the Ditto, the Ditto. Ditto's such a joke, man. I thought the last fight was going to get me, but it ended up not. And now I'm just going to face an even worse version of the last one. Okay. So it's still all the same, it's just what I do on Mewtwo is the question. Mewtwo is the last thing I need to figure something out for. I so wish I had Shadow Ball right now. They came out today. I'm pretty sure it's like where they had that movie back in December. It should be basically the movie. Because the movie was like the last part of last season and then the first 2 episodes of this season. Yeah, I think. So Ice Beam, you're good against Yveltal. Psychic's good against Eternatus. Ice Beam's good against Miraidon. Psychic's good against Hermosa. Disable, I think I am going to go Focus Sash Disable for the Ditto. If I can get in clean on the Ditto, I can just live anything and disable it and call it a day. You might be right. You might be right. It might have been the last 2 and then the first one, this one or something. Is there a different TM besides Aura Sphere that I would want? Like, I mean, Aura Sphere doesn't really do anything into my own team. Ice Beam does get into 2 of my mons. Psychic does get into 2. We just need, if I had a move that was good, into both Mewtwo and Solgaleo. Flamethrower would be good into Solgaleo. It would be Under the Sun. I think it's flamethrower over ore sphere. Flamethrower is also good into metagross. Okay. I've got something that's good into everybody. Yankees. Oh, God. You pull back out Mewtwo. Okay. Disable. Flamethrower. And we're going to keep the focus sash. Look, the focus band would be such content. Okay, let's play rough. Is there any reason? Okay, this has just got to be it. Oh. This is for all the marbles. Zamazinda's in the lead, right? Yep. Okay. Walking in. One last fight. 6 versus 6. Me versus Gary. Oh. Okay. Wait, no, it was supposed to be Annihilate bleed. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot already. Why did I do that? I'd led to Zamazinda for so many fights, I think I thought it was normal, but I was totally supposed to lead Annihilate. Oh god. I mean, this would have been my second option, so I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. Oh, close combat does so much. I'm gonna load the save back and fix it. No. I checked everything so many times, but I didn't. I even said Zamazinda's in the lead, right? Because I think I checked everything else so many times, and he was just sitting there, so I was like, ah, he's right. But I totally meant to lead Annihilate. I mean, the problem is if it's U-turn on hard pivoting. Because close combat doesn't even... It does about half. And then, like, I'll be chilling with protect lefties. Like... I should have swapped. Now it's U-turn. So, what wants to eat a +2 body press? Eternatus does. But Eternatus does not like +4 body presses as much. What sucks is now. Why is it now you turn, man? Oh, why did I mess up the lead, bro? Oh, and of course it's Eternatus. So I just protect. So I was just going for Dynamax Cannon. It is faster. So the problem is I just don't have a switch in for this. I don't want to pop Mewtwo yet. So I'm just +4. And see, I don't think Dog gets out. I just don't. I don't think Dog gets out. I think Dog's, like, having lost the 84 HP. I could have Psychic Fangs, but I would have had to have got the tutor for it before I started the E4. Because he does learn Psychic Fangs. So that's just unfortunate. I would have had to have held it the whole time. Because it was a tutor move. What sucks even more is that I get outsped. If I outsped, I could win this engagement. There's a slender chance with Lefty's recovery that I might be able to, maybe, depending on rolls. I think I just have to hit it. I can't go +6. My god. I don't even think I get another one off. No. If I had a fairy type, that'd be great right about now. Well, now hold on. Yeah, no fairies is a little brazy. So I can switch into Solgaleo here. Now that, because then Headbutt will kill from this range. And I think that's got to be my only play, sadly, because nothing else else, like, I got to save Garchomp from Miraidon, and then I could use Annihilate, I guess, for Metagross. I couldn't do this before, though, because Solgaleo doesn't outspeed and kill. Because now I'm going to eat the Ockerberry Flamethrower. There's really... Dude, you've got to be kidding me. Ugh. Oh, that's unfortunate. It doesn't do anything more, but it's like a sack later for something. But, like, there was no... Like, I never lived 2 flamethrowers, so there was no reason not to just do the switch. But that's an unfortunate burn. I think I have to go out into Annihilate here and just take a bunch of damage. It's like my only play. Can't use Garchomp. Sceptile gets one shot. I don't want to pop Focus Sash on Mewtwo yet, and I don't outspeed. And Zama's just, yeah, there's no other play. That burn might have lost me the game. Okay, so Parabolic Charge is always the best move if it's not Calm Mind. Or Electro Drift. Is it a different set? Right on. Now it Calm Minds. Oh yeah, it is a different set. So now you are -1 and Dual Chop outspeeds and kills. Oh my god, does it? Oh. I think it always did, but that still looked scary. Okay, well that's really good that I didn't lose any HP. I took out I took out the best Pokemon for nothing. Okay, now I've already got Garchomp to Mega. I need to thoroughly reevaluate this fight right now. So you have Veltal, Metagross, Pheromosa, and Ditto. I can't, like, okay, what move is he clicking? It's got to be Meteor Mash. Meteor Mash is best move. That's what he's clicking. I unfortunately cannot go out into Annihilate because I lost too much HP. I would need a clean switch in and a turn of lefties probably to live as in Headbutt, and even then I don't do that much. So surprisingly, Garchomp doesn't learn high horsepower. And Bulldoze is a 2-co. So I'm thinking I might have to go for that. I'm just trying to see if I had any other options before I do, and I don't. I'm backed into the corner of having to go for it, because I'll outspeed after 1. Tempted to Swords Dance, but I just can't waste the HP, man. I can't. I can't waste the HP. Because Yveltal is left. I would love to get Swords Danced up on a Tuesday afternoon for a... Well, I guess I could have had it over SD, but yeah, I needed the speed drop, so I had to have Bulldoze. At least on the move set and dual chop. And I need Rock Tomb for the Yveltal. Or well, I needed it for the Jugulus, but turns out I didn't. Yeah, I think I need to speed drop too much. Well, I already outspeed Yveltal. So if I got... Just trying to think... Well, then Yveltal's not coming in next, so it's not going to matter. I click Bulldoze always. He wouldn't do that. Gets the attack boost. Thank Christ I went for the speed drop. Why? Oh my god, the grassy terrain got took off the calc. I love my life. It was in the calc and then it got deselected when I clicked them on. That's lovely. Oh wait. Oh, that's some sword stance. And now he's +1. But he's -1 speed. I mean, I needed the speed drop. I think I just have to attack again, sadly, and let Garchomp go down. Yeah, there's no play I have where I can keep the Garchomp. Okay. And thank God I didn't try to pivot because it did just click random move. You're -2 speed. So now I can go in to Mewtwo and click Flamethrower. The only thing with that is I'll have to switch out after. No one else has anything that'll do half. And Shedtail's not doing nothing for me here. Like, Annihilate is a roll with Shadow Claw, and I can't risk a roll right now. So yeah, I have to go into Mewtwo and click Flamethrower. I do have Flamethrower, right? Yeah. Okay. Ditto. Interesting, considering you're what I was trying to stop with Ditto. Can I get the Mewtwo from my box, please? Well, now you're just gonna have mind moves with a Choice Scarf. I hate that the calc is acting like this. It's like not letting me calc myself. Like, or I can't. Let me see if I do it this way. Okay, I can do it this way. 90. $130. Why is it... Oh, that's why. Okay. So I've got Ice Beam, Psychic. I'm just trying to get this Ditto in the calc correctly. Flamethrower, Disable. I'm trying to see if there's a way I can get around. I could click Ice Beam, so I can't really. I just have to disable here. Okay, and then what are the best moves into the rest? Yveltal and Pheromosa. So it's Ice Beam. I just click Ice Beam. Struggling. In case it switches. Okay. So we're down to... okay. Ooh. Ooh. The Veltal. Okay, we're no more switches from here on out, I don't think. I just gotta click Ice Beam. Sucker Punch, that's great. That's great. I could have clicked Disable. I could have clicked Disable. Ah. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. I think, okay. So my play here. My play, I think I have to do this in a insanely precise way. I think I have to go into Zamazenta and play rough so Oblivion Wing doesn't get back too much. And then bring out Sceptile and Scale Shot. Because if I do Sceptile first, I'll get back way too much HP. Okay, Scale Shot's a roll. Scale Shot's a roll. Probably. I can check. Well, see, here's the thing. Annihilate doesn't outspeed Yveltal. And basically, Pheromosa can't kill Annihilate. I will win. If I take out this Yveltal, I win. It comes down to the Scale Shot. If I get 4, it's a roll. If I get 5, it's guaranteed. I do think I just win with Sceptile. Yeah, I just went with Sceptile here. Let me just take everything out. So yeah. So Scale Shot with 4 hits does 60.8 to 72.8. And with 5 hits, it's like a guarantee. And there's no world where I have no Shed-tail shenanigans. I can't D-dance because Oblivion Wing's just going to eat me alive. 1, 2, 3, 4. I lose. That's GG's. If I had clicked disable with the Mewtwo, I won. If I had disabled Sucker Punch, I won. Because now Annihilate just dies. It's going for Dark Hole. I just played too fast with Mewtwo. I should have clicked disable. I got low rolls with the scale shot. Got the 4 hits. And messed up with the Mewtwo. It all came down to the chance. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate that one roll, I was one. It was a 4 or 5 hit that decided the run. I went through all that and had to make it on that. Because I didn't bring anything for the dark flying types. Yeah, probably. I messed up on the lead, man. I just threw. Yeah, I think it is too. I mean, we can see. I think let me just go back. I'm pretty sure I saved right before it. Yeah. Did I have everything done? So let's just see. See how different this would have gone if I had led 8. Into Eternatus. Oh, and I gotta get my Pokemon back in my party. Hold on. And where's Solgaleo? I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I still don't have a good... I think my... Yeah. I think I still have to make the same play here. No burn. And then you still go down here. But then... I'm still kind of boned, I ain't gonna lie. Because no... Yeah, this is still the play where I get boned. I think it worked... I think it worked out better last time. Having Zamazenta out front. Yeah, I just don't. And like I have nothing at outspeeds, so I have to break Mewtwo Sash. Then Metagross comes out. I'm just in a bad way. I think it low-key went better last time. Because I haven't dealt with the Miraidon yet for free. Because now I'm kind of just forced to do this. And yeah. Well, now Yveltal comes out in an ideal scenario. I get put to sleep. Get complete max sleep turns. And then it comes down to this, and I get impostered with... Well, hold on. I win. Okay, so yeah, if I had let Annihilate, I would have just won. The sleep turns were brutal. They were, but even with the max sleep turns, I still won that way. That's how much better it was, the way I planned it. Because then, as much as it didn't seem ideal for my Sceptile with huge power to get impostered, it was because I only had multi-hit moves that it just all plays odds. The team that almost did it. Yeah, I think when I go back through, I'm gonna have to have a better set for the Elite Four. I need to, like a Blissey does just make that last fight so much like sillier. Yeah, I mean the team was good. Zom was into it with Magic Bounce carried, and like Sceptile pretty much swept the fight. Annihilate played in good parts. Mewtwo and Solgaleo did their parts. Like everyone did their parts. It just that I had avoided mistakes up until the end, and I just made a mistake at the end. Just made a mistake at the end, and it cost me. Ah. Well, hey, I guess that means there'll be a run 3. I still might play Imperium next, or Elite Redux, just to take a break from Red, but man. I was so close. I was so close. I don't think I like you cannot be closer than I just got to winning. Like it was literally one turn decided the entire game. I made it to the last turn that mattered in the entire run. And lost a 50-50. It's just unfortunate. There's nothing more to it. It was a coin flip away from greatness. Anywho, now that that's done, I'm gonna hop off here, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably just sit here for a minute and just stare at it, think about my coin flip. But I'll get back to run 3 or run 1 of Imperium another time. Maybe I'll flip flop back and forth between them. We'll see. Maybe every time I lose one, I'll just switch games to keep it fresh. So I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed my misery there at the end. Have a good night, everybody.